The corrupt Premier League are at it again. Will Forest have points docked from them off this appeal? Welcome to your Forest News. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to your latest Forest news on this match day as Forest host Man City. We'll have the watch along for you for the game. I'm getting nervous because I still got that feeling, guys. If you have that feeling, let me know by hitting the like, by hitting the like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And just a huge thank you to everyone who's got us over £1,000 already for the new PC. Rob's got the tools out. He's ready to go. We're nearly at that finish line. You guys are unbelievable. Honestly, you've just left me speechless with the support you guys are giving. Coming up on today's video, I'm going to talk you through exactly what happened off the back of Sheffield getting relegated. Can we bow our heads for a moment and pay our respects to Sheffield, who are back in the championships? And I've had loads of people saying to me, whoa, why are you going so early? Forest could go down still. It'll come back to bite you in the ass. I don't care. If that comes back to bite me in the ass, so be it. I will still revel in the pain of Sheffield wherever I can take it. And screw you, Sheffield. Go back to where you belong. Enjoy your Sheffield derby. Unlucky. As the X say, 2 words for you. You know the rest. Okay, so let's get into this story. So, the Premier League, the corrupt Premier League, announced at full time when Sheffield were relegated. Sorry, it's just funny every time you say it. Against Newcastle, after they got slapped yet again 5-1. That's about, 13-1 on aggregate for them against Newcastle this year? Great job, Sheffield. Anyway, to the point, the Premier League tweeted this: following their defeat to Newcastle, Sheffield United are relegated. Cool, we all know that, we were laughing as well. But they continue, pending Everton and Nottingham Forest point deduction appeal. And that's where the conspiracy begins, ladies and gents, because what does that mean? Now, if Forest and Everton's appeal is successful, then we would pull further away, clearly, from Sheffield. Therefore, they would still be relegated. So the Premier League insinuated here that there is a chance that Forest and Everton could be docked points based on their appeal. And this got everyone worried and everyone questioning what's going on. As far as we know, the Premier League did not appeal the decision on either Forest or Everton, and therefore have waived their right to any charges being, increased or more points being docked. Therefore, these appeals should be just between Forest and the independent panel. Yes, the Premier League can bring in their evidence again, and same with Everton. But they did not put the appeal through. And when we've spoken to our legal experts that we know, the likes of Kieran Maguire, shout out to him, he said it's extremely unlikely that Forest would lose any points, and the same with Everton. And you hear other financial experts talking about it, and it's so minimal that if it did happen, it would be corruption in its finest form. The only way it could happen if Forest came to the case basically to say, we've just appealed for the sake of appealing. We have no story, no evidence, no reason for appealing. And then, yes, you could understand that. But we got Nick DeMarco, man. He's not going to do that. And then the twist continues on this conspiracy, because a couple of hours later, the Premier League deleted the tweet. Boom, off the history books. Problem is, we got ourselves a screenshot of it, so it's still there and in existence. And that's where I think that's confirmed even further that it is very unlikely that Forest get any points taken off them more, if you see what I'm saying. The wording on this could mean either way. Anyway, a lot of questions have been coming in. When are we hearing about the appeal and the decision? Well, the appeal itself happened last Wednesday, and we think it went on for a day, max 2. And what we understand is that Forest will be told the answer sometime mid this coming week, probably like Wednesday. The thing is, no one knows for certain, and anyone who's saying they know for sure or has heard Forest are getting 2 points back or getting 0 points back or whatever is literally chatting out their backside. No one will know. Basically, it will be told to the Premier League and to Forest from the independent panel, and then that's when usually you expect Forest to be the first ones to come out and say it. Now, we do know as well, if we continue with the corruption of the Premier League, that these two bodies, Forest and the Premier League, are under NDAs. And we know from looking at the timelines that the Premier League broke NDAs and released it into reporters. So you will probably see some of the Sky reporters, some of the Athletic reporters, etc., maybe getting wind of this first. But again, it won't be coming from Forest. And it shows the lack of integrity that the Premier League has if they go and do this again. And let's not forget, Everton still have their appeal. When that's happening, I don't know. It's probably going to be this coming week. But I wouldn't be surprised if Everton decides to withdraw their appeal completely. That may make the headlines in the next couple of days. So, will Forest be docked more points is the million-dollar question. The answer for me, based on what I've seen and how the Premier League have withdrawn what they've said off social media, that no, it is unlikely that Forest will. And the main reason for me is that they didn't appeal the decision themselves. But will Forest get any points back? That we don't know. But this could be a huge week for Forest. We've seen results go somewhat decent for us yesterday, in terms of Putin losing, and we saw Burnley drawing with Manchester United, even though I just hate Man U, honestly. So now the question is, who is the bigger threat? Is it Luton or is it Burnley? Well, Forest, we got Man City this afternoon. I don't mind what happens today because Luton lost. I was worried about that Wolves game. Wolves, Dazzling Dave telling me how many injuries they had and everything. Pulled it out the bag. The PE teacher got it done, trusting Gary O'Neill. And they've got that done. And that kind of gives me a little relief. I had predicted a couple of weeks ago, if you remember to a previous video, that there was a good chance that going into the Sheffield game, Forest would be in the relegation zone and potentially a couple of points adrift. That hasn't happened. However, it could still happen. If Forest lose to Man City later on today and Luton play Everton this coming Friday before Forest go to Sheffield, are you still following? Then Forest could end up a couple of points behind if and only if Luton win that game. However, if Forest were to get something out of this Man City game, be it a point or be it nothing, and then we get 2 points back on the appeal, and Luton lose to Everton on Friday, and we go and beat Sheffield, that's it. Forest is safe, pending goal difference. Let's not hope for another Stoke here. Let's not even say the S word out loud too many times. But this week coming up is going to be so huge and so impactful because it could swing either way. And then obviously we've got Chelsea at home and Burnley. As far as I'm concerned, this needs to be settled in our favour. I'm talking about the outcome for Forest before we get to that Burnley match. I don't think I could handle it, a last day shootout decider. And I definitely don't think the players can handle it. But watch this space. It's all going to start this afternoon. If Forest pull off a miracle, let my feeling be right. Inshallah, be right. If we pull off a miracle today, potentially get 2 points back midweek, the Hawaiian shirt's coming back out. Anyway, I'll leave you with that positive thought. Come join us for the watch along if you're not going to the game. We'll kick that off about 20 or so minutes before kickoff. It's going to be a big one. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And don't forget to get your thoughts in about what you think about this cryptic tweet that they've deleted. And thank you again. And I will keep thanking you guys because I feel that I have to. It's humbling for everyone who has supported with the new PC fund. If you would like to chuck an extra quid or two in there, I'll leave the link for you on the end screen. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a couple of hours. Come on, you Reds.